offers a little bit of what you wanted from the Mars, because he does have that control, he does have that beefiness. I think, you know, without a doubt, I think that also goes to show that they would 100% have taken the Mars if that was left in. But yeah, it still feels difficult. I think it's just one of those games where movements from them. With the lane set up, very like, trying to go aggressive in onto top. And Shadow Word Heal's coming in. Makoto's going to TP over to help out, and that'll do it. First blood coming in here for Aurora.
It just doesn't really do that much unless you have something to lock him down in place during it.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Like, Navi's lockdown options not too heavy, but yes, see it once more again with this sort of rotation.
Triple tag
Got the juice, he's gone. So as soon as he's back to lane, he's gone again.
5 minutes. PMA.
Look at this TP. They know the PMA is low. They're going to try and find the underlord. They got him in the sprout. They've got him. That's PMA gone. And Zayats, he's going to be chased out by Nightfall. They'll let Zayats live for now.
It's not the easiest Timber game either. It was a first pick Timber. He's versus the Night Stalker Silence, a BKB Piercing Punch, a Dispel from the Enchantress, pure damage. So, see what he can do.
Now they got the setup. They're straight for the TP out, but the damage it is enough. So Navi will be able to claim. See if we can pull off that sort of move again around the mid. PMA having to back off towards the stack. See Niku and Zayats. I mean, they sort of found themselves a chance for another. They got enough burst. They do again.
Nice play.
Zayats, with these little sort of disruption setups, proving to be at the moment enough for Niku to get these kills around mid.
That's Navi. I mean, I like what Zayats is doing, though, right? He is continuing to play around Niku, and they might find Mikoto again.
See, but the tier 2's Navi going super aggressive. I mean, PMA's come through the rift. He's got to get out of here. He will just in time. See if the rest of the team can escape. Niku's going to get trapped in by the shards of Mirror. He'll be able to break his way out with the Timber Chain. They've got enough damage to kill this Timber. Ollie's turned up as well. They certainly do, as Niku will fall. Navi, they really pushed aggressively for that one. I mean, if anything, they're lucky they only lost the one of them.
Quite a good game for it. Of course, the SD can be a little annoying, but fantastic game versus the cores. PMA's caught.
They've got TP coming in as well from Mikoto, ready to join the action. They'll take him down and turn to Zayats, who tried to turn up to help out, but ends up just giving up another kill here to the mid-Nature's Prophet. I mean, dude, it's so good with this Nature's Prophet.
So much damage.
Like, the point where it's like, why were people like not doing this like a TI? You know, tag team. I mean, there wasn't any change, right? Tag team's just as good as it is now as it was then. Top lane. We're going to see Toronto Tokyo with the micros. He'll coming in with a stun to drop. Got the juice.
It's a rough one, Owen.
It really is. Navi starting to just bleed across the board. Aurora making this one look very easy. 12 minutes in, 5k lead. Navi, if they don't find something soon, this game could crumble within the next 10. And it's going to continue to crumble. PMA tries to head up to the high ground. Aurora's there waiting for them. Navi.
Kill after kill. Mid, Mikoto?
Maybe? They'll drop the golem. See if they can get him. They should be able to. I mean, they'll use the disruptor to continue to stack up the poison. Backup's coming in. Mikoto will fall. And they get more out of this. They'll look towards Toronto Tokyo. Nightfall's coming in with a wraparound from the side. Niku Timber Chains across for the shadow. They will be able to find Toronto Tokyo as well. Niku, however, will not get out.
Good kill at least.
So,
finding two.
It's something. Yeah, 2 big kills.
The way that the draft kind of works together, like the 2 supports just don't really do a whole lot. They don't provide damage. It's really all dependent on the cores, and the cores games are rough. It's only Niku who's having that good one, as we said. Is they continue to try to get kills with him. It can be decent, but these are not easy kills.
They're looking at Nightfall, but Nightfall's got backup. Mirror's able to make the jump over to Niku, and Mikoto's bringing in the damage. Now it's not just the support starting in this mid area, it's the cores as well. Niku's gone. Zayats will get chased down once again. It's a tough one for Navi.
Aurora ready. Honestly, Mira is everywhere that he needs to be. 3-1-6. He was there for a moment. He's got the blink also for the aggressive play. Toronto just continuing to use his Dominator to pressure the tower too. Yeah, Aurora's just playing this very clean. And Navi, it's just too much aggression for them.
Now look at this. They're ready to go towards tier 3s here. Mira gets the catch on a Riddies. Riddies will drop the golem. Riddies will die for this. Can he at least get something in return? Ollie's coming in with the heals. Mira will fall to the final right for the PMA. And coming in from the side, Niku jumps for him. Mikoto's able to hold him back though with the sprout. And now he's zooming out of there. They'll try and chase Mikoto down. got anything else to continue this? Sprout's going to get dropped down in an attempt to try and block off a timber chain. And now for the TP, but they will catch him. So Na'Vi persistent with the chase. Will actually get them quite the big kill there as they take down Makoto. The fortification. The call is going to be on... got the juice. Toko's kind of trapped there a little bit. That was a bit awkward. He's trying to get the jump out, but there's going to be a golem jumped onto him. He's dead. Nightfall's going to start wrapping him from the back line. He's going to be able to get over towards Riddies. We'll be able to take him out. Makoto also joining the fight. Got the juice going to turn over towards him, but the blade melts up on Makoto. Niku will back off. Nightfall continuing to push back the back lines. Trying to split this fight up. Zayats will be found. So continue to chase him out there, Nightfall. Now the turn back over towards PMA. There's going to be a fight coming in from Zayats. He wants to try and battle this, but he's in trouble. He's just dead. Got the juices gone. PMA and Niku looking towards Nightfall, but Nightfall's able to step out of the pit for now.
Can they get
a little bit of an awkward start. I mean, Nightfall is pretty low, but that links up. He's away. Ollie, of course, he's just been dancing around the fight like nobody's business, feeling pretty unkillable. They should finally have the burst to get him. They will.
Can they get Makoto? He still has Aegis.
Oh, Zayats is going to try and set up. Makoto does also have a shield rune in front of him, which would be rather nice to pick up. If he can actually pick it up, he won't get it on the first life. Nightfall's actually going to take it himself. He might be considering jumping back in on the action, but Na'Vi will step away. Makoto's now got the completed Mjolnir, so the amount of damage he's going to be kicking out in the fight is going to be pretty insane.
They're just really tanky on Aurora, as we're seeing. It's just hard to... You saw, like, Toronto Tokyo got exploded because he didn't BKB the Sven stun, but it takes a while for him to bring down a lot of other heroes.
Okay, got the juice.
Not Mira.
Well, he has to chill. I mean, can they try for more? I don't know if they can here, Na'Vi. They've got to be careful. Got the juices. Looking over towards Toronto Tokyo. This time the BKB will come off before the stun lands. So he's ready to continue to push forward. Makoto TP's in aggressively. They take down Zayats. They're straight on towards Riddies as well, as they'll take out the two supports. Can they now look towards the core? We'll get the jump away from Nightfall. Makoto will fall.
Good kills. And Nightfall still doesn't have borrowed time for 20 seconds. They want to go for a squishier backline.
Timber is not too appealing of a target. They will see what they can do, but yeah, it's not happening. And they knew that was going to be happening. And now, in fact, deep with the borrowed time on... Yeah, he's dead. I mean, you could feel the hesitation. They were like, we really shouldn't go on this Timber, but they still did fall.
That is absolutely
They knew they shouldn't do that. Yeah, they knew that they did not want to do that. But someone, you know, the thoughts became a reality. As it's like, well, maybe we can try and kill him, see what happens. But
teamfights could be a lot more difficult for them if these supports are able to free cast. Rush. Down quick.
Aurora, are they going to be able to do anything about this? Nightfall's going to jump in straight away. Toronto Tokyo towards the back lines, pushing back Shadow Demon Zayats. He's going to try and survive. Indeed, the Aegis has already been picked up, and now the concentrate's coming out from Got the Juice. They've got to run Aurora. The root will come in on towards Toronto Tokyo, holds him down as he falls. Mira
couldn't even kill the support.
But the Shadow Word heals are coming in. Zayats will live. Aurora, they lose two heroes. They lose the Roshan, the Aegis going to Na'Vi. Aurora, they've really lost control of this game. Yeah, they really are.
Toronto,
those mistakes coming back to haunt them big time.
They're looking for the big wraparound, though.
Not easy to do.
Easy.
They try, but straight away they just turn. They got them down onto the two of them. They have to put the BKB straight away on Toronto Tokyo. She got the juice, try and move over towards Makoto. Get forced back for now. Damage flying through pretty heavily from the impetus. The borrowed time
juice
coming to an end shortly on Nightfall. Nightfall's got to back off himself. Both carries having to step back a little bit for now. Niku moves forward, cuts down Nightfall on the abandon here with the Timber Saw. And Makoto also to go. They're going to turn now over towards Ollie. Aurora, they just cannot bring together a team fight anymore against this lead that Na'Vi have.
I was actually shocked to see the Bloodthorn pick up for a Nightfall. Jump.
Going to try and burst the supports. This time round, they'll succeed. They are able to take down the sides, but they did have to commit with pretty much the triple BKBs to get that support kill. The question is if they can get anything else after that. They're trying to take down the Golem. They'll at least be able to make that one come to an end. A one shot pretty much coming in there from Got the Juice as both Toronto, Tokyo, and Mirror are cleaned up. And we're really just seeing now at this stage just how much Aurora have to use to get at least get a support kill. It cost them so much. 2,200 damage crits coming in now. Forgot the juice. He did onto Makoto. They're coming in now with the buybacks, trying to save one another. The snowball will come in to buy Makoto a little bit of time, but he's more than likely still very dead as Niku cuts him down with the godlike. Got the juice getting the ultra. He's looking for that rampage. Okay, he's also sensible. He's going to TP out. He'll respect the fact that buybacks are coming in, and he'll get out of there. He'll get that rampage another day. Also going for the TP out, but they have got a way to stop it. So kills to be found at the end of it all there by Aurora, but it did require the triple buybacks.
There's a huge wave coming in the mid lane that's going to give a ton of information as well. Makoto, almost 25, has Daedalus, so he actually does do a fair bit of damage if he can attack. Diets?
They'll catch him outside of the base. Quick jump there to get the kill. Turn up over the Gleipnir onto the two of them, and in return, Navi will be able to find one. We'll see the jump forward. Forgot the juice. My goodness, once again, coming in big with the crits. Cuts down Ollie. Now looking over towards Nightfall, that has to put the refresher to get the blink off for the remainder of that borrowed time to just survive.
Up.
There we go.
Refresher forgot the juice.
Aurora, what do? What options do they have? They're trying to see if they can kind of get over towards the back lines again. They look towards Zayat. Want to come with the BKB. They really want the Shadow Demon get dead. They'll get him. Can they get anything more? Got the juice, turns over towards Makoto. Makoto goes for the BKB TP out. Got the juice now, turns over with the stun connection into the Hex follow from Niku onto Toronto Tokyo. There's the clean coming out for Got the juice as he finishes them both off with one final swoop of the sword. Turns over towards Ollie. Triple kill for him as Navi push on towards the high ground once more. Harpoon on a Nightfall and put the borrowed time immediately. It's now the Rax in trouble. Buybacks using what they have here. They just trying to come in with the extra lives, but they cannot stop Navi from taking the bottom set of barracks.
Mira
getting the mega
cleave damage. Deleted.
And Tier 4's in trouble. Nightfall being held back again by the demonic purge. He cannot keep Navi off the Ancient. And Nightfall, the second borrowed time, will give him a bit of a chance to live on. But Navi ready to get themselves out of this game as they focus the objective. Look to take down the Ancient and take the victory here. GG is called. Navi coming back here in this game one and slamming down the victory pretty hard here. 49 minutes in, 33k lead. They're going to be feeling good about that turnaround there, folks.
Yeah, that's a game you definitely have smiles on Juice. That type of recovery for the Sven. You lose all 3 tier 1s super early. I honestly lose pretty much all map control very early, but then you just find these crucial fights to catch back up, and